Bitcoin hoodie guy coming back with another video. We're going to be looking for a 100x altcoin. Uh, Sunday, bored right now. Figured I'd do another live stream. Mostly been covering Caspa of late, and just going to try to give a go at looking at for some 100x altcoins. And let's dive into that. Okay, thanks for watching, and let's take a look at some of that. So part of it is you just got to be realistic about what a market cap can get into. So I have been making lots of Caspa videos. Man, the addresses keep going up. I like Caspa. I hold it. Not financial advice, but say with Caspa, from here on out, it nearly $3 billion, and it's going to have a little bit of inflation, but it's got pretty good token. But is it going to be able to get to $300 billion market cap? Maybe someday. I don't see that in the bull run. If it gets to 50 to 120, I think that would be doing pretty good, in my humble opinion. So maybe if there's a project that's in the 1 billion range and it could get up to where Solana or something did last time, then maybe that's there's a shot for that to 100x. But in general, you're going to be going down to lower market caps. Now, if you want, like, I know Crypto Galaxy likes to have them listed on exchanges. So say you want to go look at MEXC, see what MEXC has. Obviously, people can be watching YouTube videos. You can be on Telegram or Discord. That's where a lot of people are finding out about new projects. You can go to Reddit, Moonshots. It can be overwhelming. But if you want something that's listed on an exchange, MEXC lists lots of stuff, usually before like KuCoin or something like that. And so, yeah, the one way you can find coins is you just go to Coin Market Cap. I guess people like dark mode. Maybe I should go dark mode here. You go to Coin Market Cap. You can type in whatever exchange you want. Obviously, once it gets to Binance and Coinbase, it's got a lot more volume traded, and those are more big dogs. So, something like MEXC or kind of a smaller exchange like that. And you can just go down and just see something. You can see something that has different, decent amount of trading volume. There's Hello Labs. I know a lot of people say like Baby Grok. Now, Baby Grok, you got Grok. And then you can just, and right now, it's the bull markets should be upon us the next couple of years. So it's going to be a lot of things making money. These degen meme coins. This is Baby Grok, 420 trillion, I guess, 420,000 trillion. So it's like a ridiculous amount of them. It's up 4,000%. It hasn't really had a dump much yet. It's kind of pumped up initially in November, and it's pulled back, and it's listed on, it's mostly traded on PancakeSwap, Gate.io, MEXC, Bitmart, Uniswap, Binance Chain. I don't know who knows if that can 100x. Grok, which I've seen some other Groks on here. Obviously, that's what the AI name for X is. So this one right here, it's never really had a big pump. It's kind of went down a little bit initially and then pumped up a little bit, back down. It's on Uniswap, HTX, Gate.io, BitGet. So it looks like MEXC and Gate.io. It looks like they'll list about anything almost. It's got 6.9 billion, so it's at 1.3 cents. Now, that's what's tricky is that once a lot of people are talking about something, then it can be kind of hard to bro, you should see the fundamentally strong coins like Caspa, Nexa, and LFM. Oh yeah, I think Caspa is looking good. I think that that Caspa, I don't know if it can 100x here in the next bull run. That'd be to almost a $300 billion market cap. I guess anything's possible. What would that put it at? Like $15 almost. So, I think it's going to do great, and that's where most of my money is. But just one way that someone can kind of try to find something. The Nexa, the Nexa looks like it has lots of inflation ahead. I looked, someone brought that up earlier. There's Nexa. It has been out, so basically almost a year, and went sideways, went up initially, 12 million volume. It's on MEXC, Safe Trade, CoinX. It's not on a lot of exchanges. Enough volume so that there's some liquidity there. It's got, looks like, million, billion, 21 trillion coins. It's got, what's that? Four zeros and a 1327, up 20%, 28% all time. So since this came out, it's up. And then I guess the Chain Explorer, I don't know if I looked at this a little bit earlier. The holders, I'm not sure if you can find the holders. Peers, maybe something there. Difficulty history, chain rewrite days. Estimated the number of days the current hash rate will require to produce all the hashes needed to rewrite the entire block. 11 average hash rate the last 7 days. Circulating supply. This is just the block explorer. So I know that someone else talked about this. I do like layer ones. I just kind of pointing out that if you do want to find some more degen plays, and Nexa has got $30 million market cap, so it's pretty small. This is something that has more of a chance to 100x, because that would get it, well, 10x would be 300. So if this got to where Caspa was, then you'd be looking at 100x. Being X listing confirmed, opening up Australia and Asian markets. December 8th. You can see latest on CoinMarketCap. This project is slowly dying. Miners are leaving. Volumes are dropping. New ridiculous exchanges. People are losing faith in the project, and the network is becoming less congested. Miners are migrating to new projects that gain popularity where money is invested in marketing. Nexa, need to invest in marketing. No listings equals no upwards. I'm bullish on Nexa. And you can check out their website. Digital economy, and I kind of looked at it, obviously as most new layer ones are, they claim to be, the best, and it takes a while and sometimes I don't even really have the skill set to understand if they are the best. Global capacity, thanks to Nexa's unique proof of work algorithm, Nexa will scale to over 10 billion transactions per day. That's enough capacity for the whole planet. No high fees, no waiting to be secured. Native tokens. That's got 10% out, so there's a lot of inflation. You're looking at 90% where you compare it to Caspa. And Caspa has, 75% out, 76% out. So you're looking at low inflation on the docket for Caspa. And it's tough because I remember hearing what was the other one you said, a lithium? It's as fast as Caspa in speed. I'm in Caspa Maxi, and after finding Nexa, I've also become big in Nexi. And then I know, what was another one, a lithium? And I remember like a left zero, kind of in the last bull run, a left zero, which is another one, a left zero. Not a lot of people. This one's doesn't have its max supply, 336 million. I know this isn't the one you're talking about. It's up a little bit today. This one's been out, I guess, for a couple of years. And let's see where it's KuCoin, Gate.io, BitGet, MEXC, Bitmart. So it's at a few of those kind of mid-tier exchanges. So there's a lot of different blockchains, and I don't think this one is probably the ZK privacy enhanced products. Now I know this wasn't the one you're talking about. I haven't looked at it in a while. I remember I made a video about it a long time ago. It hasn't done a whole lot. And then Alephium. Lithium's 84 cents. There's 1 billion max supply with only 5.9% out. So there's going to be a lot of inflation left. And, I guess it looks like it came out almost 2 years ago and had that old dumperoo. And that was right when the bear market took a big dumperoo and then got down to 5 cents. So it got down to 5 cents last year in the bear market. So from there, it came down initially because it basically came out at the tail end. Since then, it's went from 5 cents up to 42 cents and then back down to 13 cents. And then now it's at 85 cents. That one's at Uniswap version 3, Gate.io, OpenOcean, Bitmart. So not Gate.io is the biggest exchange there. Lithium, scalable for devs, secure for for users, decentralized for all. Man, it can really be tricky when you're going down the rabbit hole for layer ones. And I think what Caspa did, it's really hard to accomplish, and it went up so quick that I think that it seems easier, but especially with no tier one exchanges to rocket up that much, where you only really have KuCoin and Gate.io and MEXC is the biggest exchanges you're listed on, and it shoots up. And while I don't expect Caspa to do 100x, I'd be happy if it did. I don't think it will in this next bull run in 2025. I think that it's going to, the sky's the limit, really, for Caspa. And when you're trying to find these 100x's, you got to really take some chances. Sometimes stuff makes sense. I don't really like these projects with high inflation, but Gala did pretty good with high inflation on the last, when it did have its, it still has quite a bit of inflation ahead of it, but it had quite a bit there. I know a lot of people are into games for a living, which still has 85% inflation coming. So that's gaming. I think people kind of expect the gaming a little bit more. With these layer ones, I think it's hard to get in these layer ones where there's so much inflation ahead. And I know that, in the beginning, that's what Bitcoin was like. For me, it's hard to get into those. It feels like if I was going to take 100x chance now, I like my layer ones, but I feel like I'd go more gaming. I guess, 65 billion million for games for a living. Still 10x is going to get up to 650 million. And then 100x would be 6.5 billion. And it's going to have probably more inflation at that point too. So right here, a 10x would be 650 million, 100x would be 6.5 billion. So it would probably have to, and then there's going to have some inflation probably, I imagine, some unlocks coming. And then if it's play to earn or whatever, there'll be some tokens there. So you're probably looking at, this would have to get to a $10 billion market cap, which, the market caps are definitely going to be a lot higher. But I think that, there's so many different options that really a 10x is pretty nice, but you can go to Gate.io too and just go to those exchanges and look what's trading there. It's one way to find new projects where you can play around and see, what the tokenomics are, the team. In general, I'm not looking for ones with high inflation, but that doesn't mean that there's going to be money made there. I mean, Bonk, Sneck on Cardano, those meme coins. Casper, I haven't looked at that much lately. I remember seeing a lot of videos about that. Overall, it's down, way down. Doesn't show the max supply. $500 million market cap. So let me know what 100x's that you are looking for. I wasn't exactly picking one out. Right now, I would have to say out of the ones that we looked at, I don't know. I mean, these Alephium and Nexa are layer ones that are way down there, so it could be possible. It feels like the games for a living, because I haven't looked at that in a while, but I thought that one of the team members had some pretty hefty background in I think he was heavily involved at EA. I can't remember it was right. I think that They have some heavy hitters. I think Trip Hawkins. I think he for some reason I thought he was heavily in EA, like maybe a founder or um like high ranked pretty high up there. I can't remember if that's true or not. Um yeah, right here. Trip Hawkins, founder and former CEO of both Electronic Arts and Digital Chocolate. So he used to be the CEO of Electronic Arts. So um that seems like this one getting up to 10 billion with the market cap. So out of the little ones that we looked at, the couple like Grok, Baby Grok, Nexa, Alephium, Casper, even though GFAL is still going up and it has lots of inflation, which I don't like, but um, having inflation on a gaming project is a little different than a meme coin or layer one, in my opinion. But in 3 days, 3% more in circulation. And so it's got a 10 billion max. So I guess if it, and it's not going to have, not going off the fully diluted, but, if they have more inflation and it got up to a $10 billion market cap, maybe it's got a shot. It feels like the ones we just kind of looked at here that might have the best shot, but yeah, it's a kind of a roll in the dice. You're a little bit of casino. You're doing the best you can because I think the last time you can see that sometimes there's reputable people or teams are doxxed, or you have Alex Machinsky with Celsius doing AMAs left and right, and seems like he's a good guy. And a lot of people started making some warnings about it. And then luckily I got everything off at Celsius before that happened. And so, yeah, you just never know, man. But GFL might have a shot at 100x, I think. And then some of these other ones, maybe there's some layer ones way down the chain, some weird, meme coins. You're definitely, for the 100x's, you're going down to the depths. But I guess when you have a project like this, I think they got some games out and some leadership that's kind of heavy hitters. Maybe you got a shot there. So maybe I should look at picking some GFAL up. So let me know what you think might 100x on this next bull run. And tell me how you find it. Are you just going on YouTube, Discord, Telegram, searching on coin market cap, or how are you finding your 100x gems? Thanks for watching and have a good day.